Ooh, gold bar. I'm just looking around for some health because we are in rough shape, but I do think we're reaching some sort of conclusion. We've got 40 out of 50 boos, we've got most of the portrait ghosts, and most importantly, more and more of this house is looking like ours. Even if it is a bit spooky, but you know me, I consider that a plus. Hello everyone, and welcome back once again to Luigi's Mansion. And the thing is, even though I do normally have to queue these episodes up, it's been a while since I played because I took a week off, and the upside to that is that even if I may be a little rusty, I have had a chance to read some of your comments, and, you know, this is a really beloved game to a lot of people, you know? I'm living kind of the childhood that I didn't get to have with this, but I'm living just your childhood by doing this, and it's really cool to see you guys getting so excited about it. And you guys have given me a lot of tips on things we can try out. You know, something I'm realizing, actually, it almost gets a little spookier when we've cleared areas. The only sound being our own footsteps and Luigi's nervous whistling. I actually kind of miss the spooky ambiance of the music. This just kind of makes it feel like I've stepped out of the game, like I'm not supposed to be here. That's more like it. In the meantime, some of you also told me to try running on the treadmill, so let's do it. Look at that. Look at that, it actually worked! A key! What do you unlock? Oh, this game is just full of secrets. And it's to that door right there. Well, I really wish we had known that before. Part of me wants to be a little bit annoyed by that, but I really can't be. Like, I sort of like what a throwback it is in terms of design to have certain things that are just, if you know, you know. Things you can find through obscure exploration that aren't necessary to complete the game, but which just make things that little bit easier for you as you go. And which actually reward subsequent playthroughs because now you know to make a beeline right for the sort of cheesy things. Alright, so let me explain to you a little bit about what's going on right here. I finished this game. I beat Luigi's Mansion in Luigi's Mansion 4. And OBS, for whatever reason, saw fit to only record the first 10 minutes of all of that. So everything you've seen up until this point is the original video. Everything after this is going to be... Now, I still have the audio, but everything after is going to be a mixture of new footage and the old audio. So wherever possible, you will be hearing my genuine first reactions to things. Other than that, though, I have had to play all the way back through the entirety of the game in order to get here, and it is going to be an absolute nightmare to edit. So, needless to say, very pissed off about all this. Now, I have seen a couple of things in my kind of speed run back through this. I've been playing for like 2 hours now. I'm back to the blackout. And it's... Well, first of all, I caught one of those golden mice. I've noticed that they make a sound when they appear, and they dropped a lot. I also caught one of those blue ghosts that apparently only appears for a second. Couldn't even differentiate them from regular ghosts before. And they also drop a lot. For that reason, I have more wealth right now than I initially finished the game with. So hopefully that will play into the ending we get. For once, I feel I deserve some sort of treasure for that. Here we're dealing with these guys, and what some of you had said is that it may be easier to just turn our flashlight off and back on when it comes to front-facing enemies like this. So if we go like that, yep, now we can grab a twofer and start pulling you in. That is going to be an excellently efficient way of dealing with crowds like this. Right. Clear the roof. There you guys go. There we have it. Oh, but that's not all. Okay, we're gonna need some fire from the campfire for this. Grab it, grab it, grab it! And torch them. That'll at least keep them frozen in place long enough. Just burn them. Just burn them. God, that's horrific. But it certainly lit our fire. Can we actually get a scan of this? Looks ordinary. A little too ordinary. I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. But we can climb up here and get our next key. There we go. That's more of the attic. Can we actually get a picture of the moon or a scan? We cannot look at that nothing out there. Egad asked the question, are you sure this mansion actually exists? Oh my. Looks like we can jump straight down the chimney. Sealed room. Oh my, have we unearthed hidden treasures? Feels like quite a spooky room as well. You can hear those ghosts giggling in the walls. Hang on, let's... Let me guess, the ghosts hide in the chests themselves, am I right? Oh, we've got a big one. There we go. Haven't seen one of these before. Ooh. Let's go. Let's go. I also love it when you guys disappear prematurely. Come on. Get in here. So grace periods don't actually exist in this, is what we're learning. You are pretty much... You guys are like the toughest enemies in the game to actually catch. You There we go. Huh, and no Boo in here. Moment like this, I'm gonna step out and say that there was one here the first time I played. There we go. There's gotta be so much more to loot. Yes, I knew there would be. So here, all of this. So much just hidden away. I wonder how much of this is actually optional. You can definitely pull this off the wall, right? There we go, and... ooh. Ah, the teleport mechanic. Oh, yeah. This game is so much fun. Like, it's so simple, and yet every aspect just feels like so clever and rewarding. Huh. Oh, this is the room that's boarded up. Or at least I think it is. We do now have the key to the other end of the attic, which could, I suppose, lead to us finally liberating the whole top floor, right? Treating this like it's a Ubisoft game or something. Howdy, fellas, what have I walked in on? Okay, I guess I'll just try and scooch on past you. The armory. What kind of house needs an armory? Ooh. Okay, this is actually proving far more fruitful than I would have thought. Let's get what we can, but be very, very wary of these suits of armor. If we can open them with the vacuum, we should. But it doesn't seem like it always works. Oh, that will actually just fall down and hit us and spawn a ghost. Well, let's get the lights on in here then. We may have just started the party. Try from the side. Okay. Oh, come on. There you are. Gotta get each of you. That's not what I said. But each of you does seem to be associated with a different suit. You're still standing. Now just you. And there's you. You're not scaring easy. There we go. Lights on? No. There must be somebody in these chests, that's what I thought. This one is just a game of hide and seek, really. Holding out hope for more money. And there you go. Now we've got it. There should be several boos hiding here, though. Underboos making a comeback. Well, there you go.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Boomerang. Yeah, let me guess, you're gonna stick around for like 2 seconds, right? Come on. We'll just have to check in here then. Ice in the ceramic studio.
Oh yeah.
Oop. Health.
Oh yeah.
We might as well. Money. Oh, this place is gonna be a gold mine with all these searchables, right? Yes, thank you. I can still hear these ghosts, Evil Dead laughing all over the place. One of you guys? Well, that's certainly good, but should I be saving this health for what comes next? Oi, you, with the mustache. Yeah, you. What do you think of me jar collection, then? Pretty amazing, don't you say? Welly, welly, well. We can't just let you look at them for free, now can we? If you'd like to view me jars, you'd best challenge me first. It's on, then. See how many of me you can freeze with that ice, boyo. If you freeze 7 of me, then you win. Ready, right? But if you lose, mate, it's out the door with you. Alright, come on out. There you are. Freeze. That's 1. There you are, freeze, 2. 3. I don't know what the time limit is. 4. 5. 6. And 7. Should be it, right? Game's over, mate. And the results are... You got 7 of me, boyo. I can't believe it. How could I lose? You made me face red for sure, mustache boy. Maybe you'd fancy getting stuffed into one of these here jars. No, I think I'd not fancy. Oh, they're gonna come flying at me. Come on, let's keep it going. Avoid the shrinky ding. And knock down. I have found no rhyme or reason to what actually causes you to fall over during these things. Sometimes it lasts a really long time. Sometimes it just doesn't happen at all. Come on. Come on. And you go. And you're finished. That is a lot of stuff to grab. That is a real lot of stuff to grab. Thank you. Oh, and are there pearls still around? Yes, there we are. Don't want to miss those. Where's that Boo, though? Who's shaking? Tambourine? Just get in the vacuum, please. Just get in the vacuum, please. Just get in the vacuum. Ow. And goodbye. I'll chase you down. Should be possible to get you. And really, this whole side of the attic is open anyway. Like, it was fun. It was a lot of fun at first, but good God, it becomes tedious. Boomerang, you're caught. That brings us to 40, which is basically where we were at the start of the last part. And now we need just one more. There's somebody else here. Just gotta find you. Hey guys, I really friggin' wish that I just had the footage from before, you know that? Wherever you were, get in, thank you. Blah blah blah, tiger, blah blah blah, comparisons to cats of prey. That should be all of upstairs done now. Sitting room. Alright, come out and get me.
Oh yeah.
A water ghost. Maybe we need to extinguish the candle. Get it nice and dark in here. I didn't tell you to do that. I was trying to search the hat rack, but thanks. And again, maybe we also need fire, because that candle relit itself and brought you out. Can you pull the tablecloth off? Will that help? Maybe I can light these candles back here. It's the opposite of what I thought. And here they come. I was hoping for 4, but 2 will have to do. And 2 at a time ain't bad. sure are dropping a lot of health at the same time. Thank you. I need water. I need water. So give me that water, please. Let's extinguish them. Goodbye. And goodbye. That'll do it. But I don't want to be dealing with booze until we've got either room. Hi, clown. Do not try to wake me. Go away! He may not be voiced, but I could hear it clearly. Look. You know, I was about to make a comment on how, whoa, look at that spooky inverted mirror until I realized how reflections work. Okay, let's figure this out. I won't wet the bed. I promise. Okay. This looks like it might break if I sit on it. Okay, so you're gonna comment on the chair and not on the demonic-looking clown that sits upon it. Got another one over here. So what do we do with... well, I guess try water, right? There we go. It's doing something. It's waking you up. Will that expose your heart? No. Okay, well, I guess that did it. Nope, there we go, okay. And the clowns are on the attack. Well, let's try and avoid them while doing as much damage to you as possible. And we're down. Can we suck you up? Are you gone for good if we do that? I think so. Let's get more water on target. Hold going. Some of you had said that the longer we keep it going, the better pearls we get. And there's no Boo here. And I can't seem to get at that chest. Are there any plates around? No. Egad, do you have anything to say about that? Other people felt that, right? Well, your stuff is back. Oh, and now there is a Boo here. Well, let's rob another child blind. We've done it several times already. Well, this contributes to our final score. Ooh, and a whole lot more in the nightstand. I wonder, do we get anything for ripping the bed sheets? Look at that! We can actually drag the sheets off the side. That is insanely impressive. There you go, hiding in the bed, the lovely Boonita. Casa Boonita? Please don't make this one of those. I've noticed that some of them do just get up and leave, like, instantly. Once you grab them, Luigi pretty much aims for you, but sometimes he aims incorrectly. Get in there. And now we've got to grab the next one. I've gotten up to this point in one sitting, by the way. Just wanted to let you know that. Out you go. I am Bolivia. I hate you. Yeah, I guess the Nintendo interns were as tired at that point as I am now. there you go. So I realized that in this room, the best way through is to vacuum up only what you need, and then just take the plate express to the other side. But now it is time to start exploring the basement. I can hear something off on my left and something else behind me. Yeah, whatever. Let's see what's here. Pipe room. Okay, it's the grabby guys. In other words, some of my least favorite. And it works so well. It works so well in an enclosed space like this with these little guys that are flying all over. Come on. Come on. Please, something actually take. You're gonna grab me, but we got your buddy. What the hell? There's a river of slime down here. It's like Ghostbusters 2 or something, except this is green. In any case, it's dealt with. There is a Boo afoot. Boo be hatch, it's you again! The one they almost probably couldn't get away with. Somebody was really happy to see you get through development, huh? And maybe they just had to due to a lack of names, I don't know. Do not go through that door at the end of the hall. You can go back, but I don't... Oh my god. Please just die. Thank you. I'm so fulfilled having to chase this guy back and forth between these rooms 20 times. A freezy guy. We can Wait, you can do that? You can do that? I have never been attacked by one of these things before. And apparently there's another Boo in here. I don't know if I want to deal with it right now. Bouffant. Nice hair. Green. What are you talking about? We can seemingly sort of stop you from leaving if we just sort of camp you right here. I don't know if that's a bug or what, but I'll take it. Nope, you're gone. Well, it was certainly helpful. The Boos in this basement segment are actually awful, just because of the way the map is laid out. Like, so when somebody goes between rooms here, I have to go back through what is already one of the most irritating rooms in the game, and then into another hall. So already that's so much effort to try again. And sometimes they just disappear right away. And then you have to run into all of this. You have to ignore it or else they're gonna run. They're just gonna do that. Terrible, absolutely terrible. Goodbye. That brings us to 45 out of 50. And for the life of me, I cannot figure out where the rest of them would be. Now, back to business. We can't freeze this. But we can freeze the river of slime. Ooh. And there's even a mechanic just for sliding on that. Wow. Alright, well, that's not the kind of thing they would do only once, so let's be wary. Oh, and now you'll go away, and that gives us access to... yeah. Give me that key. It's just the next room over. But we really need to go up and get some health before we engage with this anymore. Now, one of the things you guys had told me is that I can actually scan mouse holes, and that I should pay particular attention to the one in the butler's room. Something I've really neglected throughout this playthrough is the fact that we can use this to see walls that wouldn't normally be visible to us. Is it along there somewhere? I don't see it. Ah, right there, behind the toilet paper. Well, At least we won't have a shortage of toilet paper. I think you may have gotten the wrong thing, Luigi. Let's have a look. Oh, it's like the doghouse. And here's another sealed chamber, and immediately we're taking unavoidable damage. So that's nice. Oh, and there's a use, guys. Wait, up. Can we damage you with this? We can't. We can't. We can't. Is there nothing we can do about you? I don't think there's anything I can do about you right now. All right, wait. We need you to attack us. And we need to... Oh, come on. Where's that mouse hole? Where did that mouse hole go? There's got to be some way for us to get out of here, right? Wow, they really just dropped us in here with no way to deal with this guy. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on. Did you do it? Did you do it or not? Yes, let me in. Well, that was a tremendous loss. Alright, where are we gonna get some fire? Should be able to find some in the hall here. Or not. There you are. Alright, ghosts, let's see what you think about this. God, some of this stuff is like, how would you even think of this? It's literally not visible unless you're looking around in first person. Yep, you guys get your mandatory damage on me. Let's put you back. Now the question is, should we be sucking you up normally once your protection is gone? I don't know how many of these things are going to be in here, but the answer is more than one. Might as well save what we can. We're already down to half. However, much like the other sealed room, there are riches to be found. And so we can always hope for luck, right? Come on. God, that comedy music that plays whenever we're trying to wrangle somebody. Nothing. And money. Well, that sorta makes up for the losses, at least. So you guys want to actually get into my vacuum? Thank you. And I'm guessing one more ghost, because we haven't finished this room yet. I've really gotta wonder just how much of this game is actually mandatory to complete it. Because this doesn't feel like it could be, being so obscure. But then again, this game is this game. Come on. There we are. And there's a Boo here. And another gold bar. I have no idea how many I had before. Ew! That's a lot of emeralds. And sapphire and ruby. Some kind of Nintendo game or something, huh? Of course, I'm worried about all this going away while I'm in this screen. Thank you, game! Thank you so very much. Are you in the chandelier? Nope, somebody's loose change is.
Mario, here. Mario. Mario, oh yeah.
Nope. It's my own self, Gumboo. Gumboo, you're pissing me off already, so you're gonna have to die. Thank you. This should be among the last rooms remaining to be unlocked. Hey, you can open that door whenever you feel like it, Luigi. Oop. Yep, I knew it. Well, fire fights ice, right? Just avoid these icicles. Look at you in there. Santa? Oh no, you're not wearing red, just a red backpack. Let's find out what you're about. Darn, I love the cold. I mean, I just plain love it. Got it, so wake you from your slumber by melting your ice with these campfires, right? Hot. Oh, very hot. You're making it too hot. I'm going to cook in this heat. I'm going to melt. Did you light these fires? What were you thinking? People who start fires in this mansion had better be ready to pay the price. Now, learn your lesson. Okay. Yep. Area attack. Yep. Just gotta avoid it by spraying you down with fire. Okay, your crystal or your ice that you're in is melting. But, you know, sometimes there's just nowhere we can go. And we freeze and we lose coins. And that's awesome. Going, and we've got you. The entire time we've got you, we're gonna be dodging these falling icicles. Hey, at least being on ice probably makes this somewhat easier, unless just stuff happens. What's that? Hopefully it'll be... Okay, it's much, much easier to bring you down in subsequent attempts. Come on. And we're out. Again, no idea what actually causes us to lose you. Just gotta start melting you again. This time we should have you. Oh boy, a boo chase on ice. That'll be something. Look at that, we actually continue our slide momentum in that little scene. And you're sending us back up to the attic.
Mario.
It's doing chutes and ladders just for the sake of padding at this point. There you are, Boo-rippities. Alright, there's probably at least 2 boos in here, if not more. You know what? Why not just start a stampede? Why not let all of them out at once? Catch me? Boulder Dash! And yep, you're just all running into there. To be honest, I was kind of hoping there were more of you. Will 2 of you actually spawn at once? I kind of think you will. There's 1, at least. But I guess not. Please just die, please just... Okay. If you're gonna run away, I would rather you run into these rooms here. Come on, come on, come on, come on! Who's left? The Rippities. Come on. Get in here. Now the problem is there's 2 more, and I have no idea where I could possibly look. Do you have information for me that could perhaps be of use? Yeah, nope, you don't have anything useful to tell me. In the first run, you did tell me something useful, actually. You've seen some small ghosts other than the boos, haven't you? Well, I'm pretty sure there are ghosts freed from the paintings of the ghost artist, Van Gogh. I had a pastel trouble the first time I captured him. I know that artists strive to give life to their canvases, but this guy brought ghosts to life every time he picked up a brush. But that door is still sealed, probably the last sealed door in that fashion. Meaning that it probably is where Mario's being kept. You've returned to here.
Mario.
And the last boo then will probably be in the unlocked room in the attic, so we're close. Nope. In the chandelier? There's always goodies up there, right? No?
Mario.
Come on.
Mario. Oh, yeah.
There you are. Boonswoggle. Neener neener nyanya. What a name. What a life. Ought to be just ripped away. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
Come on out. If you're gonna run deeper into this side of the mansion, please. That's right. My god, does this mechanic really get very awful later on? There we go. Special bit of information again so soon, huh? Help out the plants in the mansion. You know what plants like, don't you? Rondo? Okay, that's something that's a piece of information I never got on my first playthrough. Let's try it. Let's try watering some of the plants, huh? That's actually insane. That's crazy. Okay, I think there's some more up here then. Oh wow, there's a whole lot up here. Affects you. Oh, look at that! I'm getting lootables that I've literally never seen before in this game. There's so much to see and do in this. Come on, little plant. Drink up. Yep. Wow, botany is a very rewarding hobby. More down here. This is super fruitful. I have no idea what these things are worth, but it's gotta be more than the average gold coin, right? Yep. We're also getting plenty of gold coins. Do a little bit more for now. Fish in the wind. It is you, no? You interfere with my afterlife's work. You filthy swine! You're blind to the life I give my creations! Listen very well. I will show you the mastery of my art! Kinda butchered it in the end there, but whatever. Okay, yep, come on. All three, yes, nice. That's you. Now we're gonna have to deal with a bunch of you guys. If you cluster up like that, if you keep doing that, super advantageous for us. But this final fight, it's gonna be a culmination of everything we've dealt with throughout the game, isn't it? Yep, more views. And we are only getting one at a time. Yeah, that's awesome. Awesome and fair, cool. Once they start spreading out, it becomes even more awesome and fair. Get in. Come on. That's right, appear together. Yeah, just go away. Why not? This is very doable, because it's letting us take it in pieces. It's when different ghosts show up together that you really have a problem. Come on. There you go. These guys are the worst. Potentially, yeah. Whenever I have a good hit on you, where I can get multiple at once, some of you can just arbitrarily disappear. Come on. Next, it's you guys. You're less prone to that problem. All at once. That's what we like to see. Whole lot of health coming in, too. You're gonna be much more of an issue. Right, we wanna be taking these in. We don't wanna let them slick up the floor. But, oh, come on. You guys are really disappearing early a lot. Gotta bring you in while the other guys create a slick on the ground. But with each one we remove, the slick gets less and less of a thing. So you just gotta make sure we keep going. Yep. And now you have fewer people to help you. And the last one is basically ours. I will say, this does have what I like in games where enemy composition actually influences the fight a lot. Oh no, it's gonna be these guys. And it's 3 of them. They're literally the hardest enemies to capture in the game. Come on. They have no health, but they literally disappear like instantly. You need to be right on them, and you can't be right on them. There we go, that's 1. Come on. Oh my god. There you go. And there you go. My creations. But even if I disappear, my work will live on. That is right, n'est-ce pas? Art is eternal. Huh? You say that only one of my creations is left? But this cannot be. The law. Alright, in you go. Yep, you were driven to artistic despair. And now you can get driven to vacuum repair. Dude, I don't know what I'm talking about. Just get in the vacuum. In you go. It hit us at the last second, but we at least got the big thing. We can still stun you from down here. In you go. The final key. We're in the endgame now. Again. Oh, and I see you made busts of some of the other ghosts. Not particularly interesting, but you had told me earlier that that indicates that that's where a Boo is. What kind of picture is this? The sculpted kind? Let's pull you out. Nope, not the right one.
Oh yeah.
You were in some stools. Boutique c'est chic, however you pronounce it. Point is, wow, everybody up here is French. Let's chase you down. You should have nowhere to run. Unless you manage to make your way all the way down to the basement. The last one too, so it only makes sense that you'd be a huge pain. Such rewarding gameplay, huh? This back and forth we're doing. Trying to wrangle the view in 3D space that I'm not looking at. You moving from one room to the other over and over. So like 7 or 8 loops back or forth later. We've got you. And that's the final Boo, and you drop something different. You stalk Boos like a master. Hail the fearless Boo hunter. No special dialogue for number 50? I've got a special item. Although I'm not sure what it does for us. Presumably it's just worth money. I would hope a substantial amount. But that's it. I have now beat this game in a sitting, if we can just go down there and get it done. Don't have time for any of your crap, you're just throwing out all the explosives at me in the home stretch. Into the evil-looking door with the evil-looking doorknob. Surprise, Boo. Am I supposed to not get your attention? There's another door to the side here. Here's where we peeked in earlier. No, I guess we'll... Oop. I could just stare at my Mario painting for hours. It's true what they say about fine art. It takes utterly refined sensibilities to truly appreciate it. The way you plead for help, Mario. I find it so satisfying. Perhaps that is merely because I remember how much trouble you've caused me in the past. Seriously though, who would actually believe that mansions get given away in contests? Talk about stupid. What do they feed you Mario Brothers anyway? Gullible soup? Your brother came all this way just to get turned into a painting. It's just terrific. However, oh my god, this Mario painting looks lonely. I must have a Luigi painting as well. Then my gallery will truly be complete. Bleh! I am not afraid of you, fool. I fear only that infernal Poltergust 3000 you carry on your back. Stupid machine. But I am a king among boos. I swear it. I shall fear no mere house-cleaning device. I must say, I despise the way you schwerp schloop, warp schlorg vacuumed up all my friends. Don't imagine that I'll flee. I'll fight you like a true boo. Now, join your brother. Inside the painting. Alright, I'm down. Bowser. Well, if we're having the fight in here, maybe I'll just leave and close the door on you on the way out. Climactic battle on the roof. Here we go. This is just like Mario 64. Okay, what's your gimmick? 'Cause I've been fighting ghosts up until this point, not dragons. So, present footage me here, and I'll spare you the time it took me to figure out how to actually deal with this guy, but I will explain why it took me a long time to figure it out. See, one of his attacks is that he will throw these bombs at you, right? And what you need to do is pick them up with your poltergust and throw them back at him. Now that is fairly obvious. Alright, so you'll start hurling those at me. I will try to pick them up. Doesn't work. They don't move towards me, they don't do anything that would indicate that I can pick them up. If I touch them, even slightly, what you have to do is have the poltergust going, walk up to it, and boom, it only counts if you're breathing, but you have to walk up to it and touch it with the poltergust while it's moving, and then you can throw it. You see the problem with this, right? Here you come. We gotta throw them back at you, you pop out, and then we catch you just like a regular boo. Now you continue operating on your own. Gotta screw your head back on. But as I was saying, you see the problem with this, right? When you have me do something that doesn't work when I try to do it the first time, I'm going to assume that it's not what I'm supposed to be doing. Especially when it's something so counterintuitive as touch the thing that has already demonstrably exploded when you touched it. Okay, that's a really, really good start. If you notice any consistencies, I am just like blatantly save stating because I have no interest in doing this again. I think the first time I did this, I finished with like 2 health left. But now that I've already done this, I don't care about cheating. And it's hard to even call it cheating because, as you can see, with how much angles factor into it, it's as much a battle against the controls and, more importantly, the camera, as it is against Boo and Bowser. There is a pattern to it, and it is doable. The problem is you gotta get lucky a lot of times in a row with the camera. I mean, a lot of times I'll go to try and suck up Boo and find out that he's actually behind me. Not that there's much I can do about that on the fly. Grab you. Hopefully you'll rush at us. If we back up through your rush, we can fire that. Knock your block off. Out you come. Grab you. See, there's you behind me, and there's you freezing me. And there's nothing much I can do. Half health. You fleeing just in seconds. Thankfully, it does still work on your inhale attack. Come on, we need to grab you now. And we need to do that damage! But, you know, kind of hard to avoid your ice when we can't actually move much of our own volition. This time your head gets put on backwards and you're just in a blind stampede rage. You're taking a lot of these pillars and therefore cover with you. Yeah, no, see, we weren't at the exact correct angle. Although it is kind of nice to be able to bail ourselves out of the grab like that. Come on, get him. Get him. We could end this on the next one. We could end this... I was going to say we could end this right here. We're close, we've got the advantage. Avoid... go. We're pretty likely to damage ourselves doing that, but it is worth it. 10 damage to... We need to get it now. Now! Now! And your crown is a jewel as any other. The dragon is slain. Luigi, you did it! Truly remarkable, my boy. I supplied the Poltergust 3000, but you ran with it all the way to the top, Sonny. You made me so proud. Get a hold of yourself, Gad. What's that? You found King Boo? He jumped into a painting of Bowser, you say? He even blew fire at you? Well, well. In all my years of ghost research, I've never heard such a fantastical tale. And that career spans 60 years, mind you. Why, I still recall starting out as a young whelp who trembled at the mere thought of a ghost. Trembled, I say. Oh, beg your pardon. This old brain goes recollecting every now and then. I could sit down and fill a week spinning ghost yarns. Why, just last... Right, well, anywho, Luigi. Grab your brother's painting and bring him to the lab. Poor little fellow's fallen asleep. I don't know, to me he looks more like a creepypasta version of himself. Although from what you guys have told me, the creepypasta version of this game is the beta. He must have just collapsed with relief and exhaustion when he saw you arrive. I'll get the machine ready to return your brother to his former state, alrighty? What, do you just do the same thing in reverse? I'll be expecting you both.
Oh yeah.
This'll mess with your head. All your hard work lasted only a single night. Well done, Luigi. The mansion those boos built disappeared into the night. But that treasure seems to be real. I have no interest in such stuff, so go on and keep it all. Use it however you like. Say what? Enough rattling on about money. I guess we'd better get your brother back then. Of course, your brother's really important, but first we have to take care of these last ghosts.
Oh yeah.
God, that image is satisfying. So, I guess Bowser was actually real and not just a manifestation that Boo created. You're actually giving your same dialogue as before, but you know what? This time I'm keen to watch the whole thing. Portrait of your very own. Wow, I had forgotten just how many we had grabbed since the last time we did this. I'd wager dollars to donuts that nobody but me has such lovely paintings. Uncle Grimly, Jarvis, Vincent Van Gogh, Soupy, Clockwork Soldiers, Sir Weston, King Boo. Wow, you count as one. For a total of 23 ghosts. And there's our final breakdown. Oh, wow, that's a lot. Oh, wow, that's a lot. I think I finished the first time with 46 million. Let's see what this comes out to. 53 million. A little better. Let's see if it gets us a better grade. Let's not save, because there's something I'm forgetting. Oh no, we flat Stanley'd him! Please tell me we can rehydrate him. Wow, we literally just rehydrate him. I love how it actually punctuated the music by doing the last note as that slam into the grate.
Mamma mia. Oh.
You did it, Luigi. Tears and laughter of sweet relief. The end. And there we have it. I guess we can't go back and explore the mansion, and we don't seem to have gotten anything special from getting all the boos, but, well, really it's about the journey. This is a game that is not about unlockables or collectibles. I mean, it's all there to give you a sense of accomplishment as you go, but it's just one way of many. This is a truly classic style game in that it's got characters and environments and music and gameplay, and it's just all fun. It's about guiding you through and you always feeling like you're on the next step of the adventure rather than the next step on a checklist. And in that way, it really stands out a lot from modern games. It's got some really nice graphics that definitely hold up even in spite of the higher resolution and frame rate. but it's also just the design philosophy itself that it just feels like it comes from an entirely different place. It's gameplay for gameplay's sake. You are here for the game and not for the end. I always have such a hard time being articulate in credit screens, but it's just so genuinely spooky to just the right degree for kids, where it's exciting but not off-putting. Well, not always off-putting, and some of you guys have been telling me that the beta was a lot more scary, so maybe I'll have to look into that if I can. And so, the matter of the ghosts was settled. Professor Egad was so delighted to have all of his paintings returned that he used the treasure Luigi had found to build Luigi a new house. Welcome to Luigi's new mansion. Rank D. Okay, so we went up a couple of grades from the first time. That is so cool. So the more we find, the bigger the mansion we get in the end. Presumably all the way up to, well, an actual mansion. But this ain't bad to begin with. Looks a little small for 53.6 million, I would say. But not bad. Since I forgot to while I was playing, let's have a look at some of these ghosts we've yet to read about. The jar collector, Jarvis, unknown age. He loves his antique jars so much that he now lives in one. He can hardly contain himself. Okay, that pun was worth it, I'll admit. The dozing girl, Sue P., 7 years old. That's a pun in a couple directions. What was meant to be a short nap seems to have turned into eternal rest for the sweet Sue P. That's surprisingly sad. The starving artist, Vincent van Gogh, 59 years old. Despite failing to sell a single painting in 30 years, the stubborn man refuses to let his art die. The toy platoon, Clockwork Soldiers, unknown age. They once belonged to a tightly wound toy collector, but now they march on their own without any winding. They seemed pretty wound up to me. And the chilly climber, Sir Weston, 30 years old. This strange fellow's icy abode may be the reason he hasn't warmed up to being a ghost. Now there is one more thing to look at before I end this. See, if we look at our first profile, you'll see that we go to visit Egad, and instead of the usual places we can go, we now have access to one called the Hidden Mansion. I'll check that out in a second, but first let's have a look at the gallery. Yeah, I'm thinking that this save has now become something of a new game plus. I don't know what the difference is between the mansion itself and the Hidden Mansion, but all of our portraits adorn the walls here, meaning we should be able to visit our latest prisoners. Right there, number 23. Let's visit the Hidden Mansion, which I've already played a little bit of. And you'll find that there's a little star in the bottom right. But that's about all there is to it. We've already cleared a couple of rooms. I believe we now have the key to enter this hallway. And it started us off with the proton pack already on our backs. It's like a rushed version of the main game. And with quite a bit more on the ground, so I'm thinking that maybe these are meant to be a chance to build up even more and get better ranked endings. Well, this might be something I'll look into in the future off camera when I haven't just played this again in one sitting. But I'm content to leave it right here. But that was Luigi's Mansion, and my inner child is satisfied. This was a ton of fun. If you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. If you want to support me on Patreon, that link will be in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next one.